Hello and welcome back to another Evil Aniki vlog. Today we're back at Toyzilla, and unfortunately I have to let you guys know this is the final day of Toyzilla you're seeing right here. This is actually from a few months ago. Toyzilla has shut down their physical location in Alhambra. I am so sad by this. It's an absolute travesty, but they had a big blowout sale, and so I had to go and check out what they had. So they had these bunny girl figures here, basically third-party manufacturers of freeing figures. They had a lot of other cool stuff here too. So much cool stuff. Toyzilla always has the best stuff. Be sure to check them out at Anime Expo because I'm sure they're going to have a lot of cool deals there as well. And they had a lot of really cool stuff here that I just couldn't get. Like, there was just too much. I think I ended up walking away with like 5 or 6 Funkos and 4, maybe 5 bunny girls? I think it was 4. We'll see in the video. But yeah, so this is the last day of Toyzilla you're seeing here. So the store is no longer there. You can still catch them at conventions like Anime Pasadena, Anime Riverside, Anime Expo. I'm sure they're going to be all over the place. And, you know, if you stick around for later in the video, you're going to see some of the new stuff they're doing, because they're partnering with toy stores that already exist to have events at their stores. So the swap meets are still going to be around, but they're just not going to be at a Toyzilla store, unfortunately. But yeah, they had so many cool things here. I'm so sad to see this store go. It was so close to my house. Oh, look, a Hisoka. I didn't notice that before. There's always so much you see in editing versus when you're there, because there were so many people here that it's just kind of like frantically running around to see what you can get. I kind of wanted to ask about that giant cutout they had there, but I don't know. I don't have room for that. But yeah, Toyzilla is definitely the king of Funkos. If you're ever trying to get a Funko, you know, get it from Toyzilla. I've been to their signings many times. They've got very legitimate process of, you know, getting all the Funkos. Although, as you can see, these bunny girls I'm getting that the guy had in the bag there, not the best way to buy bunny girls, if you ask me. They didn't come with a case, but I got them dirt cheap, so I'm totally fine with it. I'd actually spent, I think, I got 3 of them for like 60 bucks, which is an absolute steal. They're not real freeing figures, they're third-party manufacturers, and the issue with that is, you know, they don't quite stand up all right, and, you know, they're just cheaper. They're not the best. I highly recommend getting real ones if you want to get a nice collection. I've got real ones and fake ones, and I just wanted something to, like, you know, have some fun with. And so I've got these cheaper figures. I'm thinking of doing some fun stuff with them, maybe for TikTok. Maybe I'll fake dropping them or something, I don't know. I've just sort of had them around. I have one that keeps falling off in the middle of the night, and it woke me up the other night, and I'm just like, oh my god, like, what was that? But here's the bunny girls I'm getting. So I got the Lucifer there, and then I got an Oh My Goddess in the bag, and then another one from Persona. I think I paid $140 for all 4 of those. So the 3 in the bag were $60. It was buy 2, get 1 free. And then the one in the box was 50, maybe? I think. And then I had bought a bunch of Funkos as well. He did show 140 on that calculator, but I think he gave me a discount in person. I don't remember. I know I got him dirt cheap. Maybe it was 35 for, maybe it was 35 and 35, so it would have been 70 for the 2, and then 40. That seems more right. I don't know. Or maybe it was 50. I don't know. But they were still really cheap. I mean, my Albedo figure, you know, shout out to that video if you guys have seen that video. You know, if you haven't, go watch it. I'll tag it in the video here. But yeah, I spent like $400 getting the Albedo freeing figure. So, you know, $100 on 4 figures is an absolute steal compared to like an actual freeing. And don't get me wrong, the resale value on freeing figures is great. Like, I could sell my Albedo for like $700 if I find the right buyer, maybe even more. But You know, like if I just want some cheaper stuff, you know, to have for fun, you know, getting some like 4 for about $100, that's really good. 150 maybe, you know, that's really, really good. And you can always get other figures, you know, for cheaper as well. There's definitely tons of cheap figures out there that you can get off of Amazon. But these ones are bigger. That's why people like the freed ones, is like they're just big. Like even though these are bootleg, they're still about the same size as the originals. So like they're like a foot tall on some of these. They're like 12, 14 inches tall. They're big and heavy. And it just makes them fun to have. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I do wish there was, you know, a way to fix them. I haven't really looked into it. So the issue with like bootleg figures is that they really do have a tough time standing up. Like it's usually like the legs start warping over time and they just don't fit into the stands, or like there's manufacturer defects and so they don't fit in the stands. And that's the biggest downside of all that, is that they just have issues standing. And you know, I'm thinking maybe, you know, if I really wanted to, I could get some super glue or make some sort of contraption where you could get them to stand up properly. But yeah, here's all of the Funkos I got. So I was able to get all 4 or 5 of these Fire Force Funkos, so I got the whole collection. There's more out of than that are like special Funkos, but these are all the main ones, and I'm super happy to get these. You know, Fire Force is a pretty good manga anime. It's also connected to Soul Eater, which I'm not too fond of Soul Eater. Soul Eater was kind of boring for me. But yeah, so I had to get all these. And I also went back and I bought a few more every now and then because there was a few more that I was seeing in there because I wanted to get that full collection there. But they had a lot of other cool stuff in here, like this, you know, Kaiba and all these cards and way more Funkos. Look at this, like Genshin, Rick and Morty. I mean, there's just so much stuff in here. It's hard to, you know, I wish this was my personal collection. Maybe one day I'll own a toy store, right, guys? That's, you know, it seems like the fun thing to do. I wouldn't recommend it, though. I don't think, you know, Toyzilla has gone through a few different locations, and eventually they're going to get a new location, you know, but I feel like running a toy store has to be a labor of love because, you know, all of the stuff that you go through, you know, people stealing, people breaking in, like, Toyzilla's had so many issues with that in the past, and, you know, I feel like it's just, like, probably in every toy store thing, you know, like, I wouldn't, you know, if you're seriously trying to, like, make money, I don't think a toy store is the way to go. I mean, if you have the surplus and it's your hobby, that's, you know, that's probably the best reason to do it. But yeah, I'm going to cut to the signing they had here on the final day. And then after the signing, I'm going to show you some of the close-ups on the Funkos and figures I bought a little bit more. And then I got a little sneak peek of the future events that Toyzilla will be doing at other stores.
No problem. We're all ready for you now. So you set up, take all your payments there. All markers are there. Sit right in that chair. You won't fall down. Oh,
this is Maddox. He's a Chihuahua wiener dog, so if he gets a little defensive, he's a shy boy.
Alright. Oh man, I just, it's hard to see from the top angle.
That's
though.
fine.
From.
Can we do a little video of you? Don't mind. I'm trying to commemorate.
You mind if I hold it? I'll just put it right
here.
here.
Can you shoot for me? Yeah. Alright. Okay, live. Okay. Fix everyone's hair.
I know, right? Myself like half alive. After the last day.
Toyzilla. Hey guys, it's David here checking again, Mayor of Toyzilla. So hey, one of our friends just showed up right behind me. Hey, Jessie Flower in the house.
They've always looked top from Avatar: The Last Airbender commemorating the closing, and I was at the closing of your last place. So
yeah,
I'm just going with wherever they go. That I'm helping move. You know, Earthbender. She comes in handy.
Yes, and let me refresh your memory if you don't remember. This pop here has dirt from our first store location, which is in a little baggie inside, and you signed that for us at DesignerCon. Yeah, we missed you. I don't know how that happened. You painted them, but you never signed them. So.
There you go. So
we'll fix that today, but yeah, there's a little baggie of dirt inside this, which makes it the Earth edition, which is like the rarest thing in the world. So thank you for doing that for us. And yeah, and by the way, we didn't want you to not have time to shop, so at some point, these people have been waiting, so we'll let them get a couple autographs.
Yes.
And then you can shop. Stuff's cheap today, guys. Trust me, it's really and free. There was a box of free stuff over there, but it got hidden. If yes. Oh, all right. So we got lots of good colors for Top. There's Top's two greens. If you want to alternate. This green takes a little longer to dry, so just be careful with that one. The Sharpie dries pretty quick. We got orange, we got yellow, we got white, black. They had pink. Justin brought the pink markers. I was like, Top is not a pink girl.
You know, sometimes I do get pink.
Really?
It's a little weird. I'm like, hey,
Okay.
pink and green. It's controversial, but a little more popular than usually.
Okay, well, does anyone here want pink today?
No.
You guys want pink?
I don't think this is going to be the
No, we don't have a pink crowd, so no, we're good. Okay, did you take care of the first person? You can let them go through then.
Thank you guys for being patient.
Oh, and I'm sorry, I didn't introduce you.
Maddox.
Maddox down here, chilling the whole time, yeah.
Hanging.
Alright. Alright, I gotta work too, so I'm gonna let you go, guys. Unless you want to film. Oh, you're filming yourself?
Yeah.
Hey, look who's in the house. We're gonna do a double filming. I'm actually gonna let you go because I gotta use this phone for multi-purposes here if anyone wants to pay by credit card. So I will see you guys later. Come on down, it's not too late. We're here until 5 p.m. and then we blow this building up like the first one. So that's our MO. Talk to you guys later.
Everybody's names, except face, yes. Hi. Nice to meet you. What am I doing on here?
Just yell when you need it.
Sounds good. Could I get, I am the greatest.
Earthbender. Yeah, do you want the, and don't you
He's
guys
like
ever
the
forget
horseman
it?
of
Or
the
you don't?
apocalypse,
Okay.
always that
Squeeze it
closing
in
of a
there.
Toyzilla
With your name on it?
It's our tradition now.
Okay.
I really missed your
Can I
last
get the
one.
quote in the light green?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Can I get your signature?
That one was absolutely
Dark
killer.
Pretty
Oh,
yellow.
yeah, sorry.
Oh, nice. Okay, 1 second. Come on.
It's a little bit
Post.
small.
There we
It's
go.
squeezed on there. 'Cause it's a
All right,
little
cool.
but-
Also, I take Venmo, Zelle, PayPal, if you want to avoid tax.
Okay.
But
I can pay about it.
PayPal, cool. Or the quickest thing actually is Zelle's pretty quick. So is Venmo is the fastest because you just scan this thing and it comes up like right away. If you want to do card, it's fine. I can do card.
I can do PayPal.
Sure. I can type in the email for PayPal if you want. Whenever you're ready. It's just Toyzilla at Yahoo. But, that is a very old name before Toyzilla.
I remember it to be.
You remember that? I try to let people forget that. Such a bad name for a store. It was not a store name actually, so.
It scared the kids away, right?
There we go. Cool. No, I was trying to scare the kids away. We didn't want kids back then. We were like, no, this is like adult collectible. Oh my god, look what she's doing on the side. You never did that for me.
You didn't ask.
I want it.
Oh, beautiful.
Today's a special day to be.
And then do you want me to send it as business or friends and family?
Oh, friends and family.
Right. Give it like a good 5 minutes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good one, you guys. Hello. Thank you. Oh yeah, if you want to take a picture,
That is correct. Yes.
you can if you want.
It won't let me actually change some goods and services.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, then it's
Thank you guys.
you're gonna have to add like an extra. How much was it? It's gonna be a fee, so you have to add like $100. Okay, you have to add $5. Up to 1.5. Oh, let me see. What is that?
Rest in peace, Toyzilla. Rest in peace. But I'm gonna speed through, just showing you off these Funkos real quick. So I was able to get Violet too, and then I got this fairy tale character of Mavis here, and then all the rest should be. Oh, and then I got the Hunter x Hunter character there, Bisky, and then the rest are Fire Force These are really cool. You know, the thing with Funkos is that the box isn't so important, and so you can take them out and display them. I highly recommend you do that. The box, you know, unless you're going to resell, it doesn't really matter. But even when you resell, you're only losing like a few dollars because they're so cheap. I mean, these are like dollars. But here's all the third-party bunny girl figures I got. I like this one the most because it's sitting down. Oh My Goddess is a good one too. She has a little trouble standing. That's why I'm holding her here. And then I got this one from Konosuba, and she has treble standing too. And then I got this Lucifer figure here, and she has the most treble standing. But yeah, a few months later, and we're at the next event for Toyzilla at Odyssey Games. Look at this. It's the Game Empire. So you come in the store, and the front is all like board games, and you walk up this ramp slope, so it's wheelchair accessible, which is really good. They got a big board here with all of their plans for Magic and meetups and games and Warhammer and all sorts of stuff like that. But super cool. You can check that out. I'm sure it changes monthly on this board. But yeah, going into the back is where the Toyzilla little section was situated. They had a few other booths here. They also had a lot of flyers on this wall for stuff. You know, if you want to check it out, you can freeze frame and check it out if you're in the area and you want to go to this store. A lot of card game stuff here, a lot of Warhammer, really cool store. Big space. There's David, you know, the mayor of Toyzilla, and he had a bunch of people here. So they had a cookie company with cookies there, and here's their sign. They had a bunch of cool stuff. They had some Bochi the Rock stuff, and you know, lots of Trigun stuff. They had a Trigun voice actor here, who I actually got a signing from, but she actually did Love Hina, so I got her to sign a Love Hina print. Because I have a Love Hina collection, and I love Love Hina. But yeah, here's everyone. You know, you spin the wheel here, and you can win a prize. It's like the cost of a Funko to spin the wheel, and then you can maybe get a good Funko, or get like a better Funko, or like a common Funko. So it's kind of cool. He does it at all the conventions as well. I've done many videos on this. Kids love this. This is like one of the biggest draws for conventions, because it's interactive, and it's just fun time. I mean, you're paying for a Funko, so why not spice it up, right? If you're just going to get like a $10 little Funko. But here I am meeting Dorothy Fahn, and I didn't really angle the camera up because I didn't want to, like, you know, get too intrusive here. I also thought I had gotten it already. At this point in the day, I had already done another convention, so I was a little out of it. But I did have a nice conversation. Again, though, the other convention as well, accidentally didn't record audio this day, so the Monsterpalooza event that I did, and then I came directly over here because they were nearby. I was unable to get audio. I'm so sad. It just bummed me out, and so I was a little late posting these videos. But yeah, she did Meryl from Trigun and a bunch of other stuff. But that's it for today's video, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm going to be doing a video for Toyzilla at Anime Expo, and so many more events coming up in the future. Bye! Many more events coming up in the future. Bye! Many more events coming up in the future. Bye! Many more events coming up in the future. Bye!